going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and we are here to do a spectate, and I'm gonna do this first before I rag on this game. let's have a positive experience before I rag on this game. By the way, hello. Drink your H2O as I guess and miss every time. Now what's crazy is that as the game goes on, I've been still doing my spectates regularly, and they've been getting a little bit better, I feel like, as far as like both players knowing what to do. Think something, oh god no, get that out of my face. And as far as both players knowing what to do and it just being a more overall entertaining experience. So let's see if I'm telling the truth here, because I do think that it has been a little bit better. And I hope you guys enjoy these. I love spectating and seeing the stuff. And let's see what we got here. So the Galaxy Eyes deck is gonna definitely be one of the more important ones. Is who's going first actually? Who is it? Oh, he's going first. I was gonna see if he can do this. So it's gonna do a quick 2 4s. Put out this thing. Pretty much a bunch of stuff is gonna happen, and then eventually these two things are gonna be level 8s. No, I'm wrong. All right, so he's gonna actually X these to 2 4s, and then bring out this one. This card has that effect that does something. Okay, there he goes. And that's how he gets this out. So let's see what he has actually out in the field. He has the infinite impermanence, impermeance, I think is how you actually say it, which I think negates everything in this row. Right target one face up monster your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of this turn. Then if this card was set before it was activated, all spells and traps in this row. So usually you want to kind of make sure something's here and then nick that too. Galaxy Eyes doesn't really do too much unless it's getting attacked. Yeah, during the battle step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, quick effect, you can target that monster, opponent's monster, banish both those cards, this card and the other card, and return them at the end of the battle phase. If this card was banished, if you banish an XZ's monster, which is when it was actually popular, it would come back with 500 attack for each material that banished monster had. So it was a really good tech. It was able to take that card out, come back, and normally be somewhat stronger than it. But let's see what this card has. It has some influence as well. If this card is XZ summoned, you can special summon one photon monster from your hand. I guess that's the Galaxy Eyes in this case. When this XZ summoned monster is on the field, your opponent cannot target monsters you control with 2,000 more attack. It can target this, but it can't target the Big Papa here. Also, they cannot be destroyed by card effects, which is cool. Can't target it for attack, so it can't kill it. And also, can't kill it with a target effect. A card effect. So can't destroy it with a card effect. Sorry. Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach one material from this card, then target one of your photon dragons that is banished in special summon, or in the graveyard and special summon it. So only a Galaxy Photon Dragon, so none of these. But he is influenced by this. While you control the monsters, cannot attack. Wait, how is he influenced by this? Oh, okay, I clicked it wrong. It was showing me the material, not what he was influenced by. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. An XYZ monster that was summoned using this effect, banish any monster battled. If this thing kills anything, it will banish it. So, not too strong of a start, actually. He lets the MSD fly. There's really no reason for him to do that. Showcasing that he has Madolchi. Unfortunately, he looks like he has no monsters, or he doesn't feel confident chaining stuff. So, he's unfortunately going to be here. And this is the worst spot, is when you have a subpar hand. And okay, Solemn Judgment, that's gorgeous. When your hand is, oh, and he's just gonna get it back anyway. So he still has the 2 8s, Ring of Destruction, the other one. I actually like this play. He's doing everything in his power to stop him from having 2, but wait, what? I think you may have messed up there. Less this last trap, is that last trap something? No. No. I think maybe it would have been better. Though I know sometimes this thing might have 4,000, but maybe it would have been better to let him do 800, and then maybe he has a decent amount of stuff in his extra deck that he might have gotten like something that was like 35, or like something like this, or those 2 9s. Oh no, this one would have kind of been good if you maybe got this one out and then you ping it. But a lot of the times, unfortunately, you see a lot of these are big. So he tried his best, but unfortunately, him not having a Madolche monster in the beginning is absolutely terrible. But that means that my guy wins, so I'm a little bit happy about that. Let's see if we can get another game. That was a little bit short-lived, unfortunately. I think it was played correctly as best the guy could, but he didn't have a good hand. So it makes me look like an absolute liar. But it's fine, you know. Sometimes you gotta lie to your, you know, the masses. All right, we got Speedroid, which is not there. Mostly Phantom Knight. This card's probably just used as like a engine or something like that. Yeah, this is definitely a Phantom Knight deck. Put this out if you control the monster. You special summon when this card's special summon. Oh, Maxis. Oh, boom, there we go. Good counter to the Maxi is immediately called by the grave, is in the hand, so he's going to remove the Maxi and negate its effect, so it does not trigger. This card, we know some you can add 1 speed word from your deck to your hand. So I think these 2 are the actual cards that are limited to 1, and it's probably, cause, you know what, that's why he's using them, because they're level 3s. And he's still going to be able to get his level 3 Phantom Knight stuff off of those 2 cards, so I can see the chakra. And it's supposed to summon this again, it's this kind of thing, blah, 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 destroy this, blah, 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 blah. So far, a semi-perfect opening hand. Looks like he is going to push a decent amount of damage here. XZ Shokan, another 3, is going to summon the same unit or a different one? Different unit, Lavar the Sea Dragon, something once per turn, target one of your banished level 4s, so summon that. He had, does it have to be level 4 exactly? Level 4 or lower. Interesting why he didn't use that. Now he's using it. Why didn't he use that before? I don't know. And he's gonna Xyz 2 level 3 to get Utopiak. Utopic Future. Okay, that card's leaving the thing. And now he's going to get Utopic Drakro Future. Are you staying on the field, sir? We would like to read stuff that's actually going to stay on the field. Okay, there we go. So this is his opening field. Originally rank is always treated as 1. Fantastic, sir. This card is always treated as a Utopic Future card. Okay. Alright, so you can summon this out. We already saw that. Blah, blah, blah. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Yeah, that's a pretty good card to throw out on the field. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card and negate it. Then, if that monster is on the field, gain control of it. So he wants to negate a monster effect that is on the field so he can steal it, or if he still wants to negate something in the hand, he can do that as well. And he can only do that once per turn, but that's really strong effect, especially because this card is very hard to kill. You'd have to bounce it to the hand or something like that, kaiju it, whatever. This card is on the field as well. If it face up Knight's monster you control is destroyed by card effect or by battle, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can banish this card from the graveyard and send 1 Phantom Knight's card from your hand to the graveyard, draw 1 card. So this card is not really doing too much. It's more of a card that special summons itself, what is it, from the hand, but it's already on the field, so it doesn't matter. Phantom Knights, whatever the heck. If this card is in attack position, what it is not, you can target 1 dark monster on the field, change this card to defense position. I guess it's already in defense. If you do that, monster gains 800 attack and defense. Until the end of your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from the graveyard, add 1 Phantom Knights card to your hand. That's what you did before. So now he has this one. This one, yeah, you just target a effect monster on the field and negate its effects. Really strong card, actually. And also, it can attack as well, I think. That monster cannot attack. Also, monsters cannot target that face-up monster for attack. So, pretty good. It saves that monster from being attacked, so it lets it stay there. When it leaves the field, destroy this card. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target 1 Phantom Knights monster in the graveyard and special summon it, which will likely be one of the XEs because all the other cards are traps. And last but not least, the Phantom Knight Wings, target 1 face-up monster. It gets a 500 attack. Also, for the first time, target destroyed by dragon, dear lord, by battle or card effect. This turn it is not destroyed, which is pretty cool. You can banish this card, target 1 Phantom Knight monster in your graveyard, and put it back, but banish it when it leaves the field. So, pretty cool. He's really set up pretty strongly here. I never really knew the Phantom Knight deck, so this is cool. So he's not going to be able to negate that. He's going to immediately put this on this card, so it can't be destroyed. It's going to take 2 destructions in order to kill it. He's going to... Oh, wow. So he is... Oh, we're going Dark Lord in this bitch. But unfortunately, I think the issue with Dark Lord... So this is telling, right? This tells this guy a lot of information. So he traded in this card, right? Right? He traded in this card when this card is special summon from blah, blah, blah. And... this was the original card that he had out before, which is a 4-star. Then he ends his turn. That means that everything in his hand is fat, is big, and that's the issue of using these big cards, is that if they need another card to summon them. That's why I don't like cards like Generator and stuff like that. Kind of like makes me think it's like a little bad. I wonder if he's gonna turn this to attack and then use this effect to boost the attack of something else. There he is, gonna negate that. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he wants the card to go to the graveyard. Bamboo. I was reading this card recently and I don't know what it does. Yeah, here we go. Oh, what are these matches, man? Player 2 is just not putting up a fight, man. Come on, man. I need something better than that. I'm spending more time explaining than the actual match. And it's like I can't record and wait for the match to be good, because then if the match is good, I can't go back. I can't go back to the other match. But then again, my guy keeps winning, so maybe this will be the video where I just win by default. So it looks like we have Ignis, and I would love to see how this deck is piloted. This time we're gonna take it a little bit easier. This deck is like super deck searchy, super. I mean, what deck isn't nowadays? But it has a lot of combos within its own self. So like you really can just slam a lot of cards as long as it says Ignis in it. You probably are in a good spot, or just Ignis, yeah, like this. Yeah, this one, throw this round, put this. Now there's two. Very link heavy, a lot of summoning. You're gonna always have materials to do stuff. So unfortunately, we just gotta kind of wait and to see how he does his combo. Because a lot of these, I've never heard this card in my life. What do you do? This link coming card. I'm gonna read it just because I don't know what it is. The card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Oh, this one's. Oh, I like that. It stays on the field forever. Cyberus monsters this card points to cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this monster is special summoned to his own, this card. If a monster is special to his own, it points to, which has two good pointers. You can banish one Cyberus monster from your graveyard and add a Cyberus tuner. Okay, nice. So it's boom, and he's gonna do that right now. Banish. That one's gonna have its own effect. I think that's when you just get a Cyberus monster into your hand. So he's gonna get a tuner. What tuner is it? So we're gonna see some Synchro Shogun. Oh, Ignis adds tuners too? My lord. Link 3. No, a Link 2. Splash Magician. Really good for Cyberus decks. I think he's okay, gets the I meet you. Okay. This is his tuner. Splash Magician is going to put another card. That card has its effect negated. Doesn't matter. Synchro Shogun. 3 and a 4. Is that the Cyber? No, Wind Pegasus Ignis. They're gonna go in defense mode as well. That one probably has some random effect when it goes thing, puts this thing back. And the Synchro is just to get 3 things on the front. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Dark Templar Ignister in the building. And it's gonna trigger another effect, gonna allow him to do some other nonsense. That's gonna be a Link 1. Yeah, welcome to the Ignister show. And funny enough, this is if you guys ever watched the show, I think the brains into the brains. Yes, it moved it to the left so you can so you don't use these precious pointer slots and able to. Oh my God, this. What is going on? What's going on? Now we got. Oh, he's summoning every single 2, 3, 4, and 5 firewall dragon thing. Yeah, this card gains I think amount of attack. Ow, what the this card is a decent card, but you have to do. Oh, is he going against? Oh no, that would be hilarious. He does all this stuff. He does all this stuff and he's fighting a suicide deck. Or is he? Wait, what? I hate it here. Are we is that a Xyz Festival game? Did we just spectate an Xyz Festival game? No, it couldn't have been because he synchroed, right? So what? I couldn't even fathom the thing why you would do a suicide deck in rank, because I'm pretty sure spectates are all ranked matches. Is that the only way that I would ever spectate? I can't do it because that's just weird, man. I can't do it. I need one good game. It's just too awkward of a spectate when that happens like that. Like, okay, we got lyrics, or how do you even say this? Lyrics. I'm just gonna call it lyric. Oh my God. Duelist B or Duelist Upper. Just oh my God, Neuron. Well, actually, I feel like Neuron is actually, if I'm not mistaken, these have to attack something, right? Wow, get battle faded, bro. Hold that. Let me just read these cards. If this card battle, yeah, he would have just pushed 4,000 damage here because he actually needs to attack something. Now, Neuron discard. This card is. I need to read this because I want to know if that was a good stop to that, right? During a main phase, send one Neuron normal spell card that meets the activation condition from your deck to the graveyard. This card is special. You can use this effect once per turn. Neuron monster you control cannot activate the effect. So how does he get these out though? Cannot be destroyed by battle. At the end of the damage stat, if this card battled an opponent's monster, you could detach one material from this card. Double it. So they all don't have material though. So I guess he was just doing it to do it. This was the other one. If Neuron is in the field, you control no monsters, special summon up to 4 Neuron with different names from your extra. Banish them during the end phase. Also, you can only normal. Oh boy, this kind of completely counters this thing right here. They all get banished. Wait a minute. Now I've never seen phase 2 of that, so what is the follow-up in here? But the follow-up I think is that he has. Oh, there it is. Oh no, he even throws more in there. So here we go. So now we're going to see some more lyric nonsense, which I'm not too familiar with myself, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of XC Shokan. So here he goes, 2 of them. And it looks like we're going to, that's the backup plan. Compulsion's going to bounce that card, most likely. No, bounce. Oh, I think that's a misplay. That's a huge misplay. I'm assuming it is, unless these cards have something to do with having a card out. But I think he forgot that when this card leaves the field, it gets banished. I think that was a misplay. All right, so now we got 1 trillion bajillion level 1 monsters on the field, and they're all going away now. And these are the same 2 cards. You can target 1 face up, it gains 300 for each attack once per turn to target, and add 1 level 1. All battle damage to 10. Okay, so he's just filling his hand pretty good. He's thinning his deck out, and there you go. Okay, so we get this. This is going to disappear in a second. We've seen this combo earlier. He has 15 cards left in his deck, actually, which is kind of crazy. And another compulsion. Going to bounce that out. Beautiful. If this card is in the hand, you can target a thing. Okay. Can he get another one out? This is how much moolah, I guess, this guy has. Assemble Nightingale. Put 2 on, gain 200 for each one attached. Can attack directly while this thing is based on how much it attacks. So he can push, what is that, 4,000 damage on this right now? Okay, he can even do more. Oh boy, 6,000. Wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute, 7 cards attached. Attack a number. While this card has material, it can attack a number of times each battle phase up to the number of materials attached to it. Yeah. It does do that. So it's doing 7 attacks of that. That's still lethal. You can detach one of this to the end phase, and it cannot be destroyed by battle card effect. Also, you take some battle damage. So if they start attacking it, you can detach 1, so you don't have to worry about anything. So he had a backup plan. So this deck has he did a lot of combos there, which was kind of nuts. It's a lot to read, but it looked like you just keep special summoning until you go. He pretty much milled his deck. He's only down to 15 to this guy's 34. So did a lot here, and I think we're just gonna see him attack. Dude, imagine getting pecked to death. And it's exact lethal, which is kind of funny. Okay, I can't go anymore. Today's just my day, I guess. I can't, even if I'm not satisfied with the results, I can't force anything else. It is what it is. Now that was pretty interesting to see, because he had multiple ways to do a lot of damage. And if the guy honestly would have not touched his Battle Fader, that card, to what I could see, didn't have any other counters to it. He could have actually, I feel like, personally waited until, yeah, so it's one of those classics where that one misplay actually cost that guy the game, because this card was just doing tremendous work. But if he were to just waited and instead of using one on the Battle Fader, he could have did the one on the other one, the Utopic, right? And then after that, he could have did it on this card once he summoned it. I think he should have just waited to the battle phase, because the way his deck seemed to work is that you kind of have to hope that they don't have an answer. But I also understand, like, when you're not familiar with a deck, you kind of don't know when to use like preemptive stuff. So he used it too early. Like, this card can't be, if he wanted to do it, like, whatever, it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, but bouncing it back to the hand would have been absolutely fine. I don't think any other card that the guy had out kind of protected it, but it is what it is. Fantastic, though. So my duelist, the downward duelist, won each time, and yeah. So if you guys enjoyed the matches, though they were all relatively short, and there were some counterplays to it, but that was pretty fun. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.